Woo, hey boy. It's Super Mario Maker 2 time. Apparently it's not going live in another hour, but I wanted to, make a general live stream anyway, so we can just hang out and talk about typical stuff. So yeah, Super Mario Maker 2 is something to be something that exists, something that I'm very, very much looking forward to. It's coming out a lot sooner than I would have thought. Like, man, the original only came out like what, 4 years ago? Has it really been 4 years? It's kind of hard to believe it's been so long. They should have made a lot of major changes to the game, and that's the big thing I'm anxious to see going into this is what exactly they have changed. What have they added? They've added slopes. They have cat suits. They seem to have foreground and background stuff, which is all really, really neat. But I imagine, considering how versatile and insane the original was, that is only going to be scratching the surface. I am predicting we are going to see a ton of really crazy things today. Like it's just going to be unreal, I imagine. Yeah, I wanted to show video footage. I did. I thought I had the setup, but apparently it's not working. Apparently my setup, I guess I need to play with it more, man. It's so needlessly complicated. But anyway, at least I got my game stream to work, which is the main reason I got the capture device to begin with. But whatever. We're going to be playing around with it a bit more. Let's see. For now, I guess I should have YouTube set up here. Surely the video is live. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch it on my TV and then just react to it. Let's see. Yes, I am going to be watching it on my Wii U as as I should. Thanks for everything you gave for me. But the Wii U is such a beast of a console. Definitely with my new live stream device, one of the things I definitely want to look into, definitely want to look into is like streaming Star Fox Zero. That is something I've been wanting to do for years because I am just so sick of people insisting that that game has no replay value, that no one genuinely enjoys playing it. It's just, all right. Definitely going to do that. So is there anything else in the world of Nintendo to talk about? Like, there's a lot to talk about, I just feel the big thing is, like, of course, Super Mario Maker 2. For the first time ever, I was disappointed with Nintendo Switch Online's update month. They didn't have a single good game. Okay, man, did they not really don't have the Final Fantasy Direct, Cadence of Hyrule, there's the Crafted World. Can I just go to the channel? I think that's the channel, right? It was today, wasn't it? I swear it was today. I didn't miss it, did I? I don't see any announcement for it. Hang on. Ugh. Oh, here we go. The last thing I want is to, like, give views to some other asshole. Oh, great. This guy has no problem streaming his games. Okay. All right. I'll have to get this figured out. I will eventually, but it really is just mostly due to me being strapped for time. I guess we can watch the old Nintendo Direct, the February one. What did they even announce? Man, while we're waiting here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they announced Super Mario Maker 2 in February. Like, this major announcement just coming out 4 months later. Just unbelievable. No other company could have done this. Like, and how long has The Last of Us 2 been in development? Just like it must have started a production immediately after the original, right? Oh yeah, that's how I can show game footage. I could just the gamepad. Kind of unorthodox, but it works. Yeah, maybe I should be playing like Mario Maker 2, the original. Yeah. I definitely want to again before this one comes out. Dum-bum-bum.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yoshi Solutions, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel of Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
Of course, they're calling it Super Mario Maker. What else would they call it?
There are new features, and new elements for development as we speak. So please stay tuned. All right, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headline. For the first time in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new one-player action RPG and all new original story, and several of your ultimate dream teams from a new cast of Marvel stories. With the Guardians of the Galaxy
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Another one that's coming out like really quickly. Like this was announced like what? February? Coming out in July. All to be fair, it doesn't look that good. It is Marvel after all. Injustice, this is not. Yeah, so Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Still not hyped for it. I think I am going to buy it, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe I should have just waited until the stream actually started and didn't I should start streaming ahead of time. That's a great idea. Watch old Nintendo Directs. Yeah, Box Boy. I completely respect people who like Box Boy. I do, but it's not like my thing, you know. Hello. Oh, can you not? Oh, yeah, of course not. I'm streaming on the Wii U. I picked up the Switch. Okay. Yeah, I'm streaming old Nintendo Directs on my Wii U right now, waiting for the Super Mario Maker 2 one. Yeah, the Smash update. Yeah, that's out. Yeah. When Nintendo announces something during Nintendo Directs these days, like it's coming out within the next couple of months. It's kind of insane. Yep, version 3.0 update.
We'll just have to wait to find out.
Oh, Duster from Mother 3, huh? Someday we'll get Mother 3 in the West.
This moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures are on the way too.
And nobody talks about Amiibo anymore. Just, yep, so do I. I'm sure we'll get it eventually. Captain Toad. Is the DLC out for that yet? Yeah. I'm so conflicted on Captain Toad because I loved the original release on Wii U, right? Like, I really like that game, but I don't want to buy the game again, and then pay for it again for DLC. You know what I mean? Like, that's my big iffy spot. Like, my opinion is that they should have gone ahead and released the DLC for Wii U too. I don't know. That's just kind of salty, I think. That kind of makes me salty. I still have not played it, and it looks really good. Like, I love Captain Toad, but man, I just cannot justify buying the game again. I don't know. Maybe if I can get it on sale for like $5 or something, maybe I'll keep an eye on that. I don't know. Later today, yeah. Back in February. March 14th.
If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. If you pay for no pay and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available.
I'm doing really, really well. Everything's going great. Bloodstained. Yeah, they announced the release date. I still don't know when it's coming out. But like, the more I see it, like the more footage I see, like the more I think about it, like I am super hyped for this. I really am. Like, it looks like more of like the DS era Castlevania games, you know? Like, I love DS era Castlevania. So yeah, I'm optimistic that it might actually be good. Like, I was really, really skeptical of it for years, but like the more I see it, like, man, super, super hype. I believe it's coming out this year. That's great if true. Yeah, I still need to play Order of Ecclesia. I haven't. That's like the one Game Boy era Castlevania game I haven't actually played. That's very disappointing because like I wanted to play that game as soon as I saw Nintendo Power, but I never got around to it. Very disappointing. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders 2. Man, I like the original. I need to play it more. Like, I own it. I've played a little bit of it. Like, I love it, but I just fell off of playing it, man. Like, I have so many RPGs for Switch right now. I just cannot keep up with all of them. I just can't. And I really like the original, too. I've already pre-ordered Builders 2, and I haven't really played the original all that much. I need to get around to it. It's on the list, I swear. Yeah, 11, I'm going to be playing the shit out of, like, right away. Like, I am playing 11 right as 11's going to be so good. The Switch version of 11, I mean, the definitive edition. That's going to be great. I'm so hyped for 11. I would really like more ports of old Dragon Quest games. Like, they already confirmed more are coming, but I definitely want 4. I mean, I definitely want 5. I definitely want 6. I definitely want the first 3. Preferably in a bundle for the first 3. Because, like, the first one is only, like, an hour long, right? Yeah, Dragon Quest 11, they're talking about it here. It comes out in January? Yeah, I just got through talking about it. Soon. Yeah, watching this again, I'm just, this was a really good direct. February 2013, February 2/13, February 13th, 2019, like, great direct. Other than this Starlink crap, Starlink is like the disappointment of the Switch. Like, even watching this footage, I'm just like, man, what a disappointment. Like, has anybody played Starlink? Like, I know Lilat Ace has, and like he was like going to tell me what it's like, and I myself have no intention of playing because I just Rune Factory 4. Rune Factory 4 was confirmed around this time. Rune Factory 5 was announced. So amazing. Like, if you haven't played Rune Factory, like you need to. Okay, you just have to. Rune Factory 4 is like one of my favorite games on 3DS. Like, if you're a fan of like Fire Emblem Awakening or Story of Seasons, like that is an Animal Crossing. Like, that is an absolute must play. Like, I am not exaggerating. Like, that is one of my favorite games of last generation. Just like really, really good. I loved it. And like, I still haven't really beaten it yet because the final dungeon is such a pain. I don't think I'll be getting this definitive edition, unfortunately. Well, I don't know. Like, they don't seem to have added a lot to it. Like, I'm just gonna recommend everyone to go out and buy it. Okay, this is a game you need to support, and especially because Rune Factory 5 is on the way, and I really, really want that to do well. I want there to be more of these games. I just greatness. I love Rune Factory. Man, yeah. It's amazing. Like, that game came out like what, 2013 or something like that. I still have not played another Rune Factory game. Like, I just haven't gotten a hold of one. Well, I got one on the Wii, Frontier, I think, and I just have not played it yet. Like, I bought it cheap, and then like just never finished 4, and like never got around to playing that one. I just, terrible. Like, again, like I'm on the last dungeon of 4, so it's not like too outside the realm of possibility that like I could finish 4 and then move on to this next one. But like, I just have never done it. I just, terrible. Is this the game from Square Enix that the I Am Setsuna guys like? It does look better than I Am Setsuna, but I hated I Am Setsuna. Like, I don't know. Ononaki, that's what it's called. Okay. Oninaki. I hated I Am Setsuna. Like, I didn't bother playing like Lost Sphere, and I'm probably not going to bother playing this. Yeah. Yoshi's Crafted World. That's been out for a long time. And it was a great game. Well, it is a great game. I'm actually still playing it quite often. Well, in little bits, because like this game does have a bit of a grind to it, unfortunately. Like, there is a lot of stuff to collect in this game that's kind of tedious. I just I could stream it tonight if anybody's interested. Like, I could do that. I do think Woolly World is better at this stage, though. I haven't gone back and played Woolly World again, but I just my impression is that Woolly World is better. Not that this game is bad by any stretch of the imagination, but oh well. Because I did like it a lot, but yeah. Unfortunately, I think Woolly World came out on top in this instance.
First, another update from Mr. Cody Mooney.
Let's see here. 3 houses. Yeah, 3 houses was talked about here. Yeah, where they confirmed it was basically Fire Emblem Harry Potter. That's so great. This game's going to be great. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I made a statement about this. I really should have, but like, I have dropped Fire Emblem Fates. I'm not playing anymore. I'm done. I just cannot stand that game. I hate it. It's just over. Fire Emblem Fates is terrible. I just not a fan. Not a fan at all. 3 Houses does look a lot better though, but I don't know. I said the same thing about Fates before it came out. I thought that was going to be like some groundbreaking thing, and yet it was a complete disaster. Just terrible.
The continent of Focus, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. Free power is not controlled. In the south divides the region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty with wrestling like life. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north.
I mean, it feels more thought out than Fates does. Like, there are actual borders. There's an actual continent again. There's like an actual explanation of like the situation. You have this church. You have this like established culture. You have this like school setting. Like, you have all these people from all these different countries attending together. Like, it's just going to be an interesting. It's going to be interesting to see just how this situation develops, or just what they do with this game, because I think it's going to be another example of what the awakening, right? Like awakening level game, you know, like that kind of quality, hopefully.
After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power in the game.
Let's see. Yep. Fire on Three Houses. So it's coming out in July, and I cannot wait. I was thinking about taking time off to play it. I don't know.
All the same.
I think I'll save that for Astral Chain.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing.
Yeah, I've heard there are lots of people who are like super hooked on Tetris 99. Oh, damn it, Ex Machina. Yeah, it's going to be good. We don't have a release date for that yet. Hopefully we'll get something by E3. Yeah, this was a really good direct. They announced so much. Like, you know, they had like Super Mario Maker 2. They had, you know, Three Houses footage. They had like all of this stuff. And, oh, yeah, Final Fantasy got announced. And they had Astral Chain. They actually announced Astral Chain. You know, a big Platinum Games release, like out of nowhere, and just great.
We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey on Nintendo Switch later today.
Yeah, hey, what's up? I am just watching the last Nintendo Direct to prep myself for what's to come. Yeah, I stand by what I said back then. It was a really good showing. Like, great games all around. I was happy with like everything. You know, Final Fantasy alone got me so hyped. And yes, we've rolled into the Astral Chain footage, the big release. So yeah, Astral Chain. This is definitely the big thing that like I am anticipating right now. You know, like the most relevant Platinum Games IP in years. Nier Automata doesn't really count. This is like essentially what I expect to be the spiritual successor to the Wonderful 101. Like, the Wonderful 101 was like a phenomenal game. Like, one of my favorite games of all time, actually. And this very well may be the follow-up to that, you know? In that regard, like, you know what I mean? Like, this looks so hype. Like, so original, so distinct from other things like it. And I am just very anxious about how the gaming community is going to take this, because I feel as if Nier Automata was hyped up for the wrong reasons. You know, like, you know how the PlayStation audience is, when like every time they get an exclusive, they hype it up just because it's an exclusive. And I don't know. Like, I don't think Nier can really compete with this. Like, I don't think Cyberpunk can really compete with this. Like, just looking at the footage, it seems like there's more going on. Like, from an action standpoint, it just looks amazing. And I'm hoping Platinum has other projects for Switch in the pipeline. Like, I hope we get Nier eventually. I hope we get Scalebound. I hope it comes out of development hell or whatever. I hope we get something else. Oh, of course, we already have that something else. Bayonetta 3. I think Platinum Games is out of their slump. That was like inflicted on them by like the corrupt gaming industry. You know, Activision, partnering with Activision, namely partnering with Microsoft. Like, just stick with Nintendo, okay? Like, you don't need to partner with other developers. Just, okay. Astral Chain looks so good. Like, so good.
And speaking of Platinum games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Well, Platinum isn't a bad developer, though, so I don't really see. I don't know. Like, there are certainly some games I don't mind not coming to Switch, but like I don't really talk about them. You know, like what's a good example? RDR2, I think, Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, that's something that I think, doesn't really. It could come to Switch, but I'm not really saying it should because that game is garbage. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I think most people don't really care that most third-party games aren't coming to Switch because most third-party games are trash. Like, Link's Awakening, by itself, like, a 25-year-old game is probably better than, like, everything that's coming out on PS4 right now because it's just that great of a game, a classic. Oh, by the way, I was playing the original on my Game Boy, so it's still great. It's so good. I don't know. This might be a good way to get like younger players interested in like the traditional Zelda gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, instead of thinking that like all Zelda games are like Breath of the Wild, right? Like, that's something I always said Nintendo should do. Like, from the moment Breath of the Wild came out, it's like they need to continue to make the classic style Zelda games, and like it's good to see them re-releasing Link's Awakening. I'm super hyped for that. It is a classic. Like, I would say that is the best game on the system. Like, some people will say like Tetris or Pokemon, but I think Link's Awakening. Well, Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon. I don't know. Like, Pokemon is just so good, but yeah. Okay, is it? Why? They said it was a. Yeah, I generally do prefer the overhead games as well. Like, those are all my favorites. Like, Ocarina, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild are like my favorite 3D games, but I do prefer lots of the overhead ones. Yeah, I have a preference for them. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Nintendo Direct. Yeah, everybody's doing their reaction videos, I guess. Yeah, there are reaction videos that are so much more intricate than mine. They can actually show the footage without getting error messages. I just They don't even have like the pre-release thing up. I don't get that. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, here we go. Yeah, found it. Okay, starts at 5:15. Yeah, live in 30 minutes. Okay. I guess I could just sit here and wait for it to happen. Live in 30 minutes. Ooh. I'm so excited. Yeah, definitely got to get this live streaming thing figured out. Like, I got game footage up. I got that, and I thought I could use that tech to, stream through the Switch onto the computer and then like stream my reaction to it. But like, it's not doesn't let me do that for some reason, and I was just like, I don't have time to figure this out. So just me sitting here again, whatever. Oof. Doing a general reaction video. It's a lot more complicated than it should be. I don't really get it. Like, come on. Get this streamlined already. Yeah. I really am growing apprehensive, I think is the word, of people who do reaction videos for money. Like, why are you just not, following stuff you're interested in and doing commentary videos on stuff you want to see? Like, it feels all the time, it feels like 90% of these people are just faking it for views. Like Etika. Etika is a great example of this, right? Like, there are so many times where like he freaks out on stream and then he doesn't actually talk about what gets announced ever again. You know what I mean? It just what games? I don't know. Like, probably. I don't know, like third-party games in general need to make a comeback. Like in general, like not any specific genre or style, just non-Nintendo games. Like everything that isn't Nintendo has gone to complete shit in the past 20 years, and nobody really talks about it. Like nobody talks about like Final Fantasy going downhill. Nobody talks about Blizzard going downhill. Nobody talks about Konami. Nobody talked about Konami going to shit until the whole Kojima thing going on. Like at that point, they had like gotten rid of like pretty much all of their non-Metal Gear franchises. So it takes a lot for people to wake up to like the reality of what's going on in the gaming industry right now. I don't know. People don't understand why Resident Evil isn't as good as it used to be. People don't understand like what else? Well, what's another good example? Oh wait, this is going, right? Yeah, it's live. So yeah, you should click on whenever. I still don't own Super Mario Party. I need to get around to that, but unfortunately, I've just been so swamped with so many other games. I'm just, yeah. Hmm. I have 25 minutes to go. What am I going to talk about till then? I just. Do. Uh-oh. EA, Bethesda, and Activision have a lobbyist group that are fighting to fight the loot box ban bill. Like, not surprised by this at all. These companies are desperate to keep the gravy train going. They do not want us to come up and tell them no. So they're going to try and keep loot boxes a thing. Damn. Damn, I wish I could do more to help this bill get passed. Oh, come on. I don't get why corporate shills are so intent on damage controlling for these this is why I can't take online message boards seriously. Like, these people have no respect for themselves. Like, no, I don't want the industry to charge people DLC and microtransactions. Just come on, like, those should be banned. Infuriating. Loot boxes need to go. Yeah, well, here's the thing about this. You can't make loot boxes go away by not buying them. They're just going to try and coerce you into doing it. Like, you're going to have to do something to get them to where they can't do that. So yeah, I think banning them is perfectly acceptable. Like, I don't care. Like, that is what we're going to have to do. Like, we told them we didn't want them. So I just, they brought it on themselves, to be honest with you. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, Nintendo Switch has officially outsold PlayStation 4 in Japan. Not surprised by that, but it has happened. So now we can like rail on Japanese developers even harder for not supporting Nintendo consoles. Like, I don't know why it hasn't happened already, but yeah, I hope this was like the last nail in the coffin for them, because like, this needs to stop. This okay. Yeah, I started streaming too early. I have nothing left to talk about. Yeah, I think there must be something more to it though, because like third parties still supported like the PS3. You know, even when like the Wii was like dominating the industry, like the third parties all rallied behind the PS3 and the 360. Like it was just completely ridiculous. I am just okay. I am just really sick of this kind of comment. Like I was just browsing. Okay. So because Nintendo has now staggered the generations to avoid competing with Sony Microsoft, we can just obfuscate which is winning forever. Fine by me. It's not really clear whether the Switch is an 8th or ninth gen console. It was rushed out the door as a direct response to the Wii U failure, and its most technically impressive game, Breath of the Wild, could probably be recreated on 360 PS3 with effort. To claim that the Switch is competing against the PS5 is something of a joke. They will be completely different experiences. But furthermore, nobody is worried that a console where everything looks and plays like it's 10 years ago is going to come up and clean house against the two modern console makers. That's just not going to happen. There will always be demand for exciting new technology that looks beautiful on a big ass TV. Citing Japan sales where people are held hostage by their jobs and can only bid you on the bus is disingenuous. I don't know. When is this narrative going to end? I honestly, playing Xbox, I don't really see much of a difference. There really isn't that much difference in like the quality. Like from an actual gameplay perspective, which is of course what actually matters, like Nintendo is far superior just compared to like the interactivity of Breath of the Wild versus like the stale genericness of linearity of RDR2, where you're not even allowed to go slightly off the beaten path in your missions, Like it's like night and day, really. Like no one who played both would tell you that RDR2 is better. Like that's just my opinion on that. 15 minutes to go. Cannot wait. Maybe I should just play Majora's Mask or something. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I started streaming way too early. Yeah, half an hour ahead of time next time. I think that'll be more than enough. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, that's a 3DS game, right? Coldstep Revolt. I think I've seen that before. I never bought it. Oh yeah, I guess I could just bring up the. Let's see what the people in the actual Nintendo chat are saying regarding this subject. Yeah, 38,000 viewers. Why are people expecting things other than Mario Maker in this stream? Yeah, this chat is going crazy. Woo, hey y'all, put a gun in the game, Mario Galaxy. Are they finally going to reveal the NX? Nintendo, you were amazing. Keep it up. Joy-Con boys, looks great. Pancakes, how much longer? Super Crown for Mario Maker 2. Come on, be like Minecraft, Steve announced. Is Luigi playable? I would imagine so. $15 minutes left. Yeah, 40,000. Yeah, it's going up all the time. Ooh. Let's see here. Any news? More news to talk about? Cuphead. No. Oh, Guilty Gear. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. I didn't get the Blaze Blue game like I wanted to, but they didn't release it physical for some reason. Whatever. Like it was like overpriced. Like despite how old it was, like didn't release a physical version. Like I'm not paying $40 for like a digital copy of a game. Like that's just not gonna happen. No, Amiibo are still getting released. Like they're just not that big of a deal right now. I think it's because everyone who's interested already has them. Like I think there will be Amiibo support. It'll just be exactly the way it was in the original because it was great in the original. I loved the way Amiibo work in the original. Like it's not going to be any major changes there. I don't think. I mean, they announced new amiibo in the February direct, right? Like they had some of the Pokemon ones. I'm sure they're going to make a Joker one eventually. Like I think they're still going to get made, but they're going to be like way more gradual and not like clog store shelves and that sort of thing. I would say like major releases in general, because Breath of the Wild had some, right? Mario Odyssey had some. Like it just they haven't really had that big of a release since Smash. Like I don't know. Like it just makes sense for them not to release new amiibo right now. I think. Yeah, I would say just re-release old ones, and either that will be interesting because of the Smash Ultimate, and yeah, just keep the new ones under wraps for now. Like I'm sure they're gonna come back. Let's see. I was thinking I should yeah, last hopes for this one, man. I already stated them early on. I think it was before you came on, right? Okay, last hopes for the direct. Uh, just more insane stuff, right? Like more out there power ups, more themes. Like I would like every single 2D Mario game ever to be represented. Like I would like that to include Yoshi's Island as well, but that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, yeah. So the Super Mario Land games definitely. Let's see. They might go completely insane and go fully 3D. Like they might actually offer 3D environments, like a 64 level editor. That would be amazing. I think we'll have to see if that's the way they go with it. But like that would be like the big mind blowing thing. I think is like offering stuff like flood. Yeah, add stuff like that. Add stuff like the ink and like the sunshine elements and like the 3D environments and things like that. I don't know, man. There's all sorts of things they can do at this stage. Like I think the big thing is yeah, make it even more insane. Like that. The first game was like mind blowing, and this is going to be like more of that, and that in and of itself is going to be just this is the sort of game like just giving this a slope is going to be like a big game changing deal. You know what I mean? Oh, for Splatoon 2? Yeah. I definitely need to play some more Splatoon 2. I just completely, I do not follow the Splatfest at all. Like, I have not played that many of them. Ugh. Yeah, these online games, I just have not gotten to the mindset where, like, I can follow along with them. Like, I just like playing games whenever. I definitely need to do it, though. I need to support, like, so is Pearl time travel? I always side with Pearl. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever sided with Marina on anything other than the time I think she was ketchup versus mayonnaise, right? Yeah, I sided with Marina on that, but for the most part, I'm like usually Team Pearl, which is fine because I like Pearl. Yeah, Pearl definitely like shit. Teleportation, as if. Yep. It's gonna be starting soon. Better get hyped. Yeah, I let myself get sort of like a bored looking there, I think. Yeah, I'm only bored because it hasn't started yet. Okay, this is going to be great. I know it. The best direct sense until the E3 one, you could say. Oh yeah. I should have mentioned that. Like this is, paving the, getting this game out of the way for E3. Nintendo does not need Super Mario Maker 2 for E3 2019. That says a lot about the release schedule, I think. It's just so full of high quality content. You just cannot downplay it at all. It's just a phenomenal game console. Amazing. Water. Super Mario Maker 2. Last minute predictions. I don't know. Maybe a multiplayer mode. That would be it, right? Like having a proper multiplayer mode for all level layouts. I imagine definitely the new Super Mario Bros. Ones. Boss fights, like maybe proper boss design, maybe like have King Bob in there, Bowser, pick him up by the tail. I mean, that's just such an iconic fight. Like, I don't know, being able to put Bowser in the background and have him like charge towards you, that would be neat, wouldn't it? Man, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Oh wait, it is live, right? Yep, I'm live. Down on your knees, you just don't look so tough. Okay, it's 5:59. Where's my direct, Nintendo? Down on your knees, you just don't look so tough. There we go. It's going. Not actual gameplay footage. Well, that's a ripoff. Nintendo's up. Luigi, wearing a construction hat, I see. All right. Oh, no, shit. Yeah, I fucked it up.
In other words, you can basically have new Super Mario courses to enjoy every day. Now, let's jump right into the basics. Lay some groundwork.
Oh, come on.
Pick some iconic enemies and objects.
Come on. This is in the original. Come on.
Goombas and pipes.
Where do they get these girls to like do the voiceovers? Do it wherever you like. Do it wherever you like.
You decide what goes inside blocks.
Come on. That's nothing new. Mind blowing.
Mario next. And that's just the tip of the goal pole.
I don't know. A lot of people kind of slept on the original, so
You can hide enemies.
I can kind of see why they're doing this.
Stack them up high. And baiting them with a super mushroom. High coins and pipes. And so much more. By combining a variety of parts, you can do some incredible things. Stuff that isn't even possible in regular Super Mario games. Taking a course you're working on for a test drive is a snap, allowing for rapid fire experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground, underwater, castle, your choice. Even the game style itself can be altered with options like Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario World.
This is all stuff. All of this is in the original. Just
And if you
come
have
on.
a switch
Very
online
disappointing.
membership, you can share it with other players online. Super Mario courses are meant to be played.
Oh, there's a slope.
Yours.
They didn't point out the slope though. New stuff. Okay.
Time to showcase some of this game's new tools, course
Okay.
cards, and features.
Okay. Here we go. New tools.
Just click a direction and set the link to create a
Slopes. We got slopes.
It's a beautiful thing, huh? Gentler slopes are an option too.
Oh yeah, you can adjust them too. Okay. Angry Sun?
Is here. Angry Sun is here.
Awesome.
It holds a perpetual glow.
What does it look like in other styles? Show the other styles, please. Snake block?
Remember the snake block?
Yeah, I do.
You can determine its trajectory by freely drawing.
Awesome.
And woo, the blue one's really fast. Hit an on-off switch, and the red and blue blocks will swap. You'd be surprised how many uses there are. If you use them wisely, you can set up traps.
I didn't feel like there was a whole lot missing from the original, but yeah. Yeah, this is all stuff that should have been in the original.
Change tracks, or make conveyor belts change directions. Seesaws turn left to right under
Seesaw.
Mario's weight. They're a perfect fit for risky, tilt-centric courses like this one. Let it grab you, build momentum, then jump. Mario can even use these
Swinging
to
claw?
self-climb.
What is that from?
And you could even make a crane.
I don't think that's in from any Mario game, is it?
In this course theme, you can freely set the water level. Maybe half the course should be underwater.
Water level changing? Yeah. So you can recreate wet dry world in this one. Yeah.
You can select from 3 different speeds. And water isn't the only thing you can control.
Wet dry world, here we come.
This side scroller is truly customizable, right down to the scrolling itself. In a custom scroll course, you can decide where you want the scroll to start, adjust its trajectory, and set the speed at each point. The result is nice and smooth while you're playing. You could have it go up here, then go sideways. Hey, that's fast. You can now create vertical sub-areas. Of course, the auto-scroll feature operates vertically in here. To hide an area from view and prevent scrolling from revealing it, create a solid line of blocks perpendicular to the scroll direction. And voila! Secret room.
Okay, so you can make secret runes in this game. Okay.
Bonsai Bill looks like it's coming from Mario, because it is. You can select from the 4 cardinal directions. The red ones have a homing function. Watch out! Even lava doesn't phase the dry bone shell.
That's neat. Awesome.
And you'll be temporarily invincible. The 10 coin is worth 10 coins. Find hard to reach areas and tempt players. Feeling charitable, use the 30 or 50 coin. Mario may just be strolling along when a sudden sound effect plays. There are a bunch in Super Mario Maker 2. Stick one on an enemy, or perhaps go with something more sinister.
I love this so
Pass
much.
the controller to a friend, and you can create a course together on a single
Okay,
screen.
together. You can create courses together.
Collaboration
Okay.
goes a long way. Collect 50 coins. Defeat all the dry bones. Reach the goal as Super Mario.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Conditions. That's awesome.
And there are a wide
Game of the year, man.
From enemies to allies to items, a twister will suck up anything. Unsuspecting passersby will fall victim to the icicle. Hey, conveyor belts can go diagonal too. Did you know Red Yoshi's breathe fire?
Yes, I knew that. Red Yoshi's breathe fire. What an insane idea.
The Mad
Boom, boom.
Hat will chase after you, swinging his arms and legs. And there's still more to discover. If you're not sure how to use something, try out story mode.
Story mode. What is story mode?
Mario sets out to help rebuild Princess Peach's castle, and to do so, he'll face an entire game's worth of courses in search of coins. Talk to the taskmaster to accept a job from the bulletin board and play the associated course. If Mario can clear the course, he'll earn coins as a reward.
Okay.
Rebuilding a castle ain't cheap. There are more than 100 original courses.
So this is how Peach pays for her stuff.
Showcasing a variety of tools, course cards,
Mario makes the money for her? What?
Many examples of expert course design.
Okay, this just raises a whole bunch of questions. So if Peach's castle is destroyed, Peach sends him out. That's where the coins go? To Peach? They're not even married.
New features,
Damn.
new course themes, desert,
Desert theme? Okay.
snow,
Snow theme? I love snow levels in Mario games. That's great.
forest,
Forest? I love that so much.
and sky. There's new music too, written by veteran Super Mario composer Koji Kondo.
Oh, really?
Who else could capture the classic sound of the Super Mario series? We've also got a new course part that makes these course games even more fun. The moon.
The moon.
Tap this icon here and day becomes night. If you hit the angry sun, Mario will lose a life. But if you hit the moon, you'll wipe out a screen full of enemies.
Okay.
At
Okay,
night, expect
the
a surprise or two, depending on the theme. In the ground,
So he's like the kind
float
moon.
or float.
The Luna Lovegood.
And the house will turn upside down. In a ghost house, the lights will dim. And in the sky, gravity itself will be reduced.
I love
And
that.
will be hit by a sandstorm.
Okay. Day-night cycles. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And of course, usually fuzzy waters will be as poisonous as they come. Rumor has it that some items.
So it has a dark world, basically.
Once you've unlocked the night versions of themes, you don't have to place the moon course part to use them. The Super Mario 3D World game style is finally available. The way this game style works is very different from the other game styles, so the course you're working on will clear if you toggle between them. That's because there are
Awesome.
things you can do here that you can't do in any other style.
Awesome.
You can't mention Super Mario 3D World without Cat Mario.
Oh, what? Oh, it's not an actual 3D game? Oh, come on.
Scratching, sliding, bouncing.
I thought it was actually going to be 3D.
All
That's
these
what I
tools
heard.
at your disposal, the courses you create will instantly stand apart from courses made in the other game styles. You can even climb up the goalpost. These clear pipes can be placed in any shape you like. Be careful though, enemies will make use of them as well. Crates float on water and lava, so you can make your own path when there's no platform to walk on. If you come in contact with a warp box, you won't be able to escape its pull. You may get warped to an area full of enemies. Consider yourself warned.
This game's going to be so insane.
Better not touch the spike block.
What the?
You could combine it with the on-off switch to set traps like this one too. The exclamation mark block extends when
Yeah, they're just showing really simple stuff. Like, I don't think I was super hyped for the original until I saw, like, the Nintendo World Championships for that year. That was insane. The kind of stuff that, like, we're coming up with. Ooh.
The trap block will follow any path you draw. The blue one won't move until you step on it. The mushroom trampoline is satisfying bounce. The piranha creeper will extend wherever you walk. Watch out for its spiky stem.
Piranha plants. All right.
Skip Sweets like to
Skip
try and
Sweets.
match Mario's jumps. Sometimes
Are those an actual Mario enemy? Where are they from? 3D World? I want to say.
Send the little tear through the course.
Koopa Troopa Car? That's awesome! I love that kind of thing. Like, I used to play that car level of Yoshi's Island, like, over and over and over again.
Charvard. This monster's obsessed with gobbling up Mario.
Charvard. Awesome.
One falls onto the scene. This ninja's mastered the art of a doppelganger.
All right.
Which one's the
All
winner?
right.
The Bandai Bill from Super Mario 3D World can actually point toward the screen.
Yep.
Powerful and break through walls.
Oh, it's great.
Many other familiar faces from Super Mario 3D World will liven up this game style as well.
Oh, yeah, it was 3D World. Okay, so 3D World has its own unique enemies. Okay, so it has Meowser. Yeah, Meowser is making a return. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
Course World is an online hub where players from around the world can share their carefully crafted courses. Browse by popular courses.
The interface doesn't look any different.
Or run a search to find what you're looking for. For example, search by tags like puzzle solving.
There weren't any tags in the original.
Fun some auto scroll courses.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good because one of the problems with Super Mario Maker eventually was that like people were making these crazy automatic levels, which got like insane stars due to being like so creative, but weren't like real Mario levels, you know. So yeah, being able to filter certain things is gonna be a big deal.
Even when you're not connected to the internet.
Yeah, I don't like auto scroll levels. I just don't.
Profile.
Chloe.
If other players like your courses, you'll earn maker points. But on top of being successful, why not be
Maker
clever?
points.
Customize your look with things like shirts and hats that you unlock by completing various objectives.
Those better not be microtransactions.
Possible before you get a game over. Select a difficulty, and courses will be queued up at random.
Yeah, I love this so much in the original.
Secure some truly impressive scores, and you might earn a top spot on the leaderboard. On top of
Yeah,
that,
I'm going for that. I am going for leaderboard rankings. I'm going to be the best.
in Course World, you can enjoy multiplayer with other players from around the world.
Awesome. Multiplayer. Okay, so it does have multiplayer.
In multiplayer versus mode, up to 4 players face off in a side-scrolling showdown. Each player will be assigned a different character. Then they'll race each other in a randomly selected course. The player who clears the course first wins. Depending on your win-loss ratio, your versus rating will change.
Yeah, this is going to be big. This is going to be big. Competitive Mario side-scrolling. Holy shit.
Your deaths as you escape an extreme obstacle.
Like, I don't think. Here's one of the things about Mario Maker. Like, you cannot tell me that Mario is like a casual focused franchise anymore. Like, you just can't.
Your multiplayer
Like, this is just going to be insane.
will never come up during solo play. In multiplayer co-op mode, on the other hand, all players must work together to beat the course. If a single player finishes it, everyone's a winner. If up to 4 players are hanging out together and each have a Nintendo Switch system and the Super Mario Maker 2 game.
Oh, come on. That again? That's the worst. I hate that. That is my pet peeve. Requiring owning multiple game cards. Just,
But you can check out the standings. By the way, if you've designed a course with versus play in mind, consider using the multiplayer versus tab. It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out find what you've made.
so yeah, very, very hype worthy. Yeah, this is definitely a worthy successor already. Like, just adding multiplayer alone is kind of a big deal, I think.
New parts, new challenges, new modes, and lots of new ways to have fun. Super Mario Mario Maker 2 will come down the pipe on June 28th. If you're interested in pre-purchasing Super Mario Maker 2, we've got a couple promotions for you to consider. First, there's the Super Mario Maker 2 plus Nintendo Switch Online Bundle. It's the physical and digital release, and includes a 12-month individual membership for Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh wow, $10. Yeah, so that's how they're gonna entice people. Yeah, Nintendo Switch Online for like $10 now. If you do it this way.
There's a way to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 at a discount that's exclusive to members. The Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers special offer. Paid Nintendo Switch Online members can buy a pair of Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers for just $99.99. Each voucher can be redeemed for an eligible digital game. Choose from some of your favorite Nintendo Switch titles. For example, redeem one voucher to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 and use the other to download Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And you save $19.99 from the combined suggested retail price for this pair of games. This
Okay,
special
yeah,
offer
so
is a great
they're
way to
incorporating,
purchase
like,
Super
sales
Mario
now.
Maker 2 at a discount and get a discounted game to play while you wait for its release.
Okay, so
For more information about this special offer, visit Nintendo.com.
yeah, they're really trying to
You'll
push
receive
Nintendo Switch
details
Online on
1 year
people.
from the date of purchase and don't have to be used at the same time. Folks with a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership can buy and redeem Nintendo Switch game vouchers via Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch, as well as the game store on Nintendo.com with a PC or smart device. Oh, and one more thing. We're pleased to announce the Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019 tournament. Tune in for exciting live
I can't go to that. You can't just announce it right out of the blue and just. Yeah, I could have won the 2015 one, but no. Yeah, that was it. Well, it was good. Okay. Yeah, 15 minutes. That's about what I expected, right? Just I don't want to say just another Nintendo Direct. I don't tend to like these single game directs as much because, like, yeah, you already kind of know what to expect. But yeah, multiplayer, big deal. Game tags, big deal. Story mode, big deal. Like adding more stuff, big deal. In and of itself, like, kind of sold the game for me. Just, you know, they probably could have just ported the original, and I would have bought it because it's just so good. Really, really like that. Looks great. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great game. Oh yeah. Sackboy. Who the fuck is Sackboy? Like, this is what 2D creation platforming should be. You know, like it just so much better than Little Big Planet in like every single way. I don't know how anybody could seriously, compare the two, because like Mario Maker is just so much better made. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll definitely be playing this game the day it comes out next month. Really looking forward to that. Sharing it with you guys. I might even like be playing game levels on the channel for a long time, because I know people like that shit. Like seeing people play hard Mario Maker levels, like that is real. That is a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll be doing that for sure. Definitely looking forward to this game. Game of the year contender, perhaps. The original definitely was. Let's see. Any final thoughts? Just a really solid showing. Like it kind of already sold me on the game already. I definitely want to see what that Nintendo Switch voucher thing is about. You know, that kind of has me interested. I'm kind of interested in seeing where that goes. I don't know. Like, I hope I can use it for other games, because like I kind of already own. Oh, I could probably get Super Mario Party through that. We'll have to see, but yeah, we might actually see a revitalized interest in ARMS. You know, like we might see like ARMS go on sale, and then like see people like, hey, let's download ARMS and then get back into ARMS. Yeah, ARMS is criminally underrated. So yeah, really looking forward to that. At the end of the day, seems to be a really, really great game, and I am very, very excited for it.